Good afternoon, colleagues. Welcome back to session. We have exhausted items on the second reading file. We are now in the third reading and the voting file. We're going to consider the daily file. And we will begin with all right, so all the files have been uploaded to the drive, third reading folder. We begin with the bills and the resolutions. Beginning with bill number 86-36 COR, the clerk could please read the title.
Bill number 86-36 COR, as amended on the floor. Introduced by Sabina Flores Perez, Christopher M. Duenas, Joanne Brown, Tello T. Taitegui, V. Anthony Atta. An act to amend 51A 106A2 of Article 1, Chapter 51, Title 10, Guam Code Annotated, relative to expanding the qualification requirements for the Guam Solid Waste Authority General Manager position.
Roll call.
Senator Atta. Senator Atta, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Taitegui. Senator Taitegui, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Bill number 86-36 COR received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Bill number 86-36 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 48-36 COR, if the clerk could please read the title.
Bill number 48-36 COR, as amended by the Committee on Economic Development, Agriculture, Power and Energy Utilities, and the Arts, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by V. Anthony Atta, Therese M. Terlaje, Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Mary Camacho Torres, Talina Cruz Nelson, Clinton E. Rangel, Tello T. Taitegui, Christopher M. Duenas, Frank Blas Jr., Joanne Brown. An act to amend Section 58110D of Article 1, Chapter 58, Title 12, Guam Code Annotated, relative to expansion of the public investments options for qualifying certificate holders to include municipal programs and projects.
Roll call.
Senator Atta. Senator Atta, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Taitegui. Senator Taitegui, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Bill number 48-36 COR received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Bill number 48-36 COR is duly passed by the body. Bill number 100-36 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 100-36 COR, as amended by the Committee on Air Transportation, Parks, Tourism, Higher Education, and the Advancement of Women, Youth, and Senior Citizens, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Amanda L. Shelton, Tina Rose Muñoz-Barnes, Talina Cruz Nelson, Joe S. Sen Augustine, Mary Camacho Torres, V. Anthony Ada, Telo T. Taitagui. An act to amend Section 11105 of Chapter 11, Title 12, Guam Code Annotated, relative to allowing the Public Defender Service Corporation to receive and administer grants and enter into intragovernmental and intergovernmental agreements, and to establish an elder law center within the corporation to provide legal services to Guam's elderly population.
Roll call.
Senator Ada. Senator Ada, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Muñoz-Barnes. Vice Speaker Muñoz-Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Bill number 100-36 COR received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Bill number 100-36 COR is duly passed by the body. Resolution number 46-36 LS. Clerk, please read the title.
Resolution number 46-36 LS, as amended by the author and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Clinton E. Rangel, Frank Blas Jr., Talina Cruz Nelson, Sabina Flores Perez, Therese M. Terlaje, Telo T. Taitagui. Relative to urging the National Marine Fisheries Service, NMFS, to delay the proposed coral critical habitat designation process until such time that the 5-year coral status review and coral recovery plan can be completed, as well as urging the Department of Agriculture to work in coordination with NMFS to identify appropriate coral critical habitat for Guam using the best scientific information available.
Roll call.
Senator Ada. Senator Ada, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Muñoz-Barnes. Vice Speaker Muñoz-Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Taitagui. Senator Taitagui, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Resolution number 46-36 LS received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Resolution number 46-36 LS is duly adopted by the body. Resolution number 53-36 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Resolution number 53-36 COR, as amended by the author and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Frank Blas Jr. Relative to supporting the Republic of China, Taiwan, in its efforts to participate as an observer at the World Health Organization's 74th World Health Assembly.
Roll call.
Senator Atta. Senator Atta, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Dueñas. Senator Dueñas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Titogue. Senator Titogue, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Resolution number 53-36 COR received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Resolution number 53-36 COR is duly adopted by the body. Bill number 63-36 LS. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 63-36 LS, as amended on the floor. Introduced by Clinton E. Rangel, Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Tello T. Titogue, Christopher M. Dueñas, James C. Moylan. An act to amend Section 68101 of Chapter 68 and Section 63801B of Article 8, Chapter 63, both of Title V, Guam Code Annotated, relative to requiring farmers to be certified as bona fide farmers to sell locally grown produce or aquaculture products, and to suspend or revoke business licenses from companies found in violation, and amending the definition of bona fide farmer.
Roll call.
Senator Atta. Senator Atta, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Dueñas. Senator Dueñas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, pass. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Titogue. Senator Titogue, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye.
Bill number 63-36 LS received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Bill number 63-36 LS is duly passed by the body. Resolution number 55-36 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Resolution number 55-36 COR, as amended on the floor, introduced by Sabina Flores Perez, Therese M. Terlaje, Talina Cruz Nelson, Clinton E. Rangel, Jose Pito Terlaje, Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Tello T. Titogue, relative to reaffirming Guam's human right to safe and clean drinking water in observance of World Water Day 2021 and recognizing the importance of protecting the northern Guam Lens aquifer and its precious water resources and ensuring the health of Guam's people.
Roll call.
Senator Atta. Senator Atta, nay. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, pass. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, nay. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, nay. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, nay. Vice Speaker Munya Barnes. Vice Speaker Munya Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Titogue. Senator Titogue, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, pass. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, pass, nay.
Resolution number 55-36 received 10 ayes, 5 nays. Resolution number 55-36 COR is duly adopted by the body. Bill number 51-36 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 51-36 COR, as amended by the Committee on Health, Land, Justice, and Culture, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Therese M. Terlaje, Telina Cruz Nelson, Sabina Flores Perez, Christopher M. Duenas, Frank Blas Jr., Tina Rose Munya Barnes. An act relative to the authorization for the use of real property under the administrative jurisdiction of the Guam Waterworks Authority for the construction and maintenance of soccer fields and related facilities.
Roll call.
Senator Atta. Senator Atta, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Did I hear that? Yes. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Munya Barnes. Vice Speaker Munya Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Titogue. Senator Titogue, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Bill number 51-36 COR received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Bill number 51-36 COR is duly passed by the body. Resolution number 42-36 COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Resolution number 42-36 COR, introduced by Talina Cruz Nelson, Therese M. Terlaje, Amanda L. Shelton, Mary C. Torres, Clinton E. Rigel, V. Anthony Atta, Joe S. Sen Augustine, Tina Muna Barnes, Joanne M. Brown, Jose Pito Terlaje, James C. Moylan. Relative to expressing the support of E. Mina 36 Nalias Laturan Guahan for the passage of H.R. 265, the Insular Area Medicaid Parity Act, introduced by the Honorable Gregorio Kilili Camacho Sablan, CNMI Delegate, and the Honorable Michael F. Q. San Nicolas, Guam Delegate, which eliminates the general Medicaid funding limitations for U.S. territories, and to further support the protection of access to health care and the federal funding that ensures the necessary resources for Medicaid programs benefiting the people of Guam and all the U.S. territories.
Roll call.
Senator Atta. Senator Atta, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Munya Barnes. Vice Speaker Munya Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rigel. Senator Rigel, aye. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Titagui. Senator Titagui, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Resolution number 42-36 COR received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Resolution number 42-36 COR is duly adopted by the body. Bill number 94-36 LS. The clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 94-36 LS, as amended by the Committee on Public Accountability, Human Resources, the Guam Buildup, Hagutnya Revitalization, Regional Affairs, Public Libraries, Telecommunications and Technology, and further amended on the floor. Introduced by Sabina Flores Perez, Therese M. Terlaje, Tina Rose Munya Barnes, V. Anthony Atta, Frank Blas Jr., Joanne Brown, Christopher M. Duenas, James C. Moylan, Talina Cruz Nelson, Clinton E. Rigel, Joe S. San Augustine, Telo T. Titagui. An act to add a new section 15409C and amend section 15410 of Article 4, Chapter 15, Title 4, Guam Code Annotated, relative to updating the Ethics in Government Training Program and requiring ethics training for all Government of Guam employees.
Roll call.
Senator Atta. Senator Atta, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Munya Barnes. Vice Speaker Munya Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rigel. Senator Rigel, aye. Senator San Augustine. Senator San Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Titagui. Senator Titagui, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Bill number 94-36 LS received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Bill number 94-36 LS is duly passed by the body. Bill Bill number 2-36LS. Clerk, please read the title.
Bill number 2-36LS, as amended on the floor, introduced by Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Jose Pito Terlaje, V. Anthony Ada, Telina Cruz Nelson, Mary Camacho Torres. An act to add a new Article 5 to Chapter 50 of Division 2, Title 12, Guam Code Annotated, relative to developing a plan to implement a transshipment industry through the creation of a transshipment task force.
Roll call.
Senator Ada. Senator Ada, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Tydegui. Senator Tydegui, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Bill number 2-36LS received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Bill number 2-36LS is duly passed by the body. Resolution number 63-36COR. Clerk, please read the title.
Resolution number 63-36COR, introduced by Therese M. Terlaje, Christopher M. Duenas, Telina Cruz Nelson, Tina Rose Muñoz Barnes, Amanda L. Shelton, Sabina Flores Perez, Frank Blas Jr., Clinton E. Rangel, Joe S. Sen Augustine, Jose Pito Terlaje, V. Anthony Ada, Joanne Brown, James C. Moylan, Tello T. Tydegui, Mary Camacho Torres. Relative to respectfully requesting the United States Congress to support community project funding for the construction of an expanded Guam Fishermen's Co-op facility and the correlated expansion of Guam's community fishing industry.
Roll call.
Senator Ada. Senator Ada, aye. Senator Blas. Senator Blas, aye. Senator Brown. Senator Brown, aye. Senator Duenas. Senator Duenas, aye. Senator Moylan. Senator Moylan, aye. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes. Vice Speaker Muñoz Barnes, aye. Senator Nelson. Senator Nelson, aye. Senator Perez. Senator Perez, aye. Senator Rangel. Senator Rangel, aye. Senator Sen Augustine. Senator Sen Augustine, aye. Senator Shelton. Senator Shelton, aye. Senator Tydegui. Senator Tydegui, aye. Senator Terlaje. Senator Terlaje, aye. Speaker Terlaje. Speaker Terlaje, aye. Senator Torres. Senator Torres, aye.
Resolution number 63-36COR received 15 ayes, 0 nays. Resolution number 63-36COR is duly passed by the body. We will now proceed to the voting file. On the nomination of Monica de Oro to serve as a member of the Guam Environmental Protection Agency Board of Directors. All in favor, please raise your hand. The nomination of Monica de Oro received unanimous consent by the body. On the nomination of Carl E. Corpus to serve as a member, resident of the Guam Housing and Urban Renewal Authority Board of Commissioners. All in favor, please raise your hand. The nomination of Carl E. Corpus received unanimous consent by the body. On the nomination of David R. Duenas to serve as a member of the Guam Environmental Protection Agency Board of Directors. All in favor, please raise your hand. The nomination of David R. Duenas received unanimous consent by the body. The nomination of Daphne M. Leon Guerrero to serve as a member of the Guam Ethics Commission. All in favor, please raise your hand. The nomination of Daphne M. Leon Guerrero received unanimous consent by the body. On the nomination of Dr. Janice P. Malilai to serve as a member of the University of Guam Board of Regents, all in favor, please raise your hand. The nomination of Dr. Janice P. Malilai received unanimous consent by the body. On the nomination of Dr. Gregory J. Miller to serve as a member, the chiropractic representative of the Guam Board of Allied Health Examiners. All in favor, please raise your hand. The nomination of Dr. Gregory J. Miller received unanimous consent by the body. On the nomination of Ray C. Tahaji to serve as a member, physician assistant representative of the Guam Board of Allied Health Examiners, all in favor, please raise your hand. The nomination of Ray C. Tahaji received unanimous consent by the body. On the nomination of Richard T. Gutierrez to serve as a member, the General Public Representative of the Guam Real Estate Commission, all in favor, please raise your hand. The nomination of Richard T. Gutierrez received unanimous consent by the body. Thank you, colleagues. We are now on brief extension of remarks, and I would recognize the Vice Speaker, Tina Muñoz-Barnes.
Madam Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to rise on the extension of the remarks and acknowledge the presence of some visitors who came to see the vote today. I'd like to, from the Taiwan Economic and Cultural Office, we have Director General Paul Chen and Mr. Stephen Su, and I'd like to thank them for their presence today to witness the vote, the unanimous vote for the resolution on Resolution 53-36 LS, which supports the Republic of China, Taiwan in its efforts to participate as an observer at the World Health Organization's 74th World Health Assembly. I'd like to thank my good brother from Barrigada, Senator Blas, for being a co-sponsor in this effort. But, Madam Speaker, also note that Taiwan has been a sister country to our beautiful island of Guam. They've worked with us in many humanitarian efforts for many, many decades, and in their efforts of literally supporting a lot of folks around the world in their fast response to the pandemic that has hit the world globally. And I just want to say that it truly is a blessing that my colleagues help support the efforts of them to be an observer to the Assembly for this term. So I just want to take the time, Madam Speaker, to thank them for coming here today, but more importantly, for my colleagues for supporting their efforts. Sana Masi.
Thank you very much, Vice Speaker.
Speaker Therese Terlaje, I will acknowledge you at this time for extension of remarks.
Situs Masi, Madam Speaker. Again, I want to thank my colleagues for all the collaboration during the session. We knew we would have an abbreviated session this week due to very special events that were equally important. And I think we were able to accomplish a lot in the time that we were able to meet in session. I believe that discussion and listening to each other is our best avenue forward, and that in hearing each other in this session hall, we also hear the people of Guam, and we will stay connected to the people of Guam through listening to each other in session debates, through our interactions at special events, and even through all our other interactions. And I hope that we will remember that most of our battles are long on Guam, and that we came into this legislature to make change, including changing hearts and minds so that people in our community can see the common ground in front of us and be united going forward. I want to inform the public that this afternoon the Minority Leader and I sent a follow-up letter to the governor requesting to the governor's request for the legislature's priority list for the American Rescue Plan funds. Earlier this week, we sent an initial letter that requested more information regarding what portion of the federal funds had been promised or committed to particular projects or agencies, so that we have a clearer picture of how much is available for prioritization. We haven't received a response, but the legislature is looking forward to meeting with the governor regarding these funds, and we will be sending a listing of priorities by early next week. And we want to reiterate that all of us in this legislature are willing to meet to discuss at the governor's convenience the priorities for the people of Guam. As we move forward, we must get as much information as possible and be able to adjust what we learn locally and federally. For example, just this morning, the Senate passed legislation regarding water utilities and infrastructure, a very important component, I think, for Guam to move forward. All of these different sources of federal funds and the potential needs and current needs of the people of Guam need to be examined and reconciled as we approach deliberations on our FY22 budget. We want to ensure that our local funds and federal funds will be used in a fair and equitable way so that they reach all of the people of Guam, especially those in the most need. And we must truly deliberate with all of the information in front of us through a good faith effort to devise a plan that will provide immediate relief and also long-term solutions that we've waited for so long for everyone in our community. And I thank my colleagues sincerely for their efforts in this regard. I also want to take just a moment to thank all of the staff here at the Guam Legislature, especially the protocol office and the clerk's office and the legal office, for all of their extra efforts this week and last week, and assisting and hosting of the two very special events. And we thank you for your time and effort and for assisting us to be successful in our efforts. So, Sizus Masi, Madam Speaker.
Buen Pobetsu, Speaker Therese Terlaje. Minority Leader Senator Chris Duenas, you are recognized at this time.
Situs Masi, Madam Speaker. I wanted to rise to echo the sentiments and the words of our good speaker, Speaker Terlaje. On our beautiful island, regardless of our vigorous debates. We have our differences, but there is way more that unites us than divides us. Madam Speaker, I want to thank you and the Office of Finance and Budget, the majority, and of course all of our members here. We don't like to say minority, we say the Republican caucus. For really taking serious in heeding the governor's call to us to present our priorities to the administration. I want to thank you for continuing to work with myself and all of us here to join in a joint letter that we did, as you mentioned, sent to the governor earlier, and are still waiting the response. As you know, Madam Speaker, a number of our colleagues here on the floor have introduced measures that have fiscal implications to the use of the rescue funds that are on the way. And once again, I want to reiterate, I have also been watching with interest, and members in our party leaders and others who have been actually in Washington recently and at other meetings have really been able to gather some details if the proposals from President Biden and this administration do pass, that there is lots of other opportunities down the road, as you mentioned, for infrastructure. So I want to once again say this, I think, is continuing to be a collective effort from this body to unify behind using these resources in the best possible way to help our people, to the fullest extent. And we're taking this serious, Madam Speaker. And I think we're going to move with proper deliberation and due consideration, and especially acknowledging that there's many opportunities down the road for infrastructure improvements should the President and the Congress and the House become more unified on those issues. So once again, to the body, I want to thank you, as I said, and once again end with saying that we'll have a prayerful and a fun weekend with our family and friends, being safe, of course. But there is always going to be, I hope and pray, more that unites us than divides us. Sidus Masi, Madam Speaker.
Sidus Masi. Senator Torres, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I would like to take the time to wish everyone a happy Mother's Day. Since we will not be assembled in our May session before Sunday, May 9th. Many of us who have the good fortune of having mothers alive still recognize how significant their roles have been throughout our lives, even throughout our adult lives, as we ourselves are raising our children and grandchildren. I chuckled when I read a passage recently that read, "No matter how old a mother is, she watches her middle-aged children for signs of improvement." This is so true with our Manaina, isn't it? This coming Sunday, many of us will have the great fortune of expressing such wonderful and heartfelt thoughts and sentiments to our mothers during this celebration. My heart goes out to those families who do not have such privilege. But equal attention should be paid to our mothers who are suffering from domestic abuse, our mothers who are suffering with substance abuse, our mothers who are feeling voids because they don't have the wherewithal, the faith, or the strength to raise their children and provide for them the way that they would want. This month, while introducing legislation during Sexual Assault Awareness Month, I was again awestruck by the many people who are working with such generosity and compassion with adoptive families and foster families, and also people who are in pregnancy crisis situations. Our public guardian, wards, and social workers are overwhelmed dealing with families in crises. It was anticipated that there would be a rise in domestic violence cases and other persons in need cases because of the social isolation and the lack of access to service that the pandemic caused. The judicial annual report that was provided to us today shows that the prevalence of cases filed this past year were domestic violence matters. These numbers are a calling to each of us to help rebuild our families in every way. If, as it was once said, that the future of the child is always the work of the mother, then we owe a great deal of respect and support to our mothers. As I reflect on what truly makes a mother so remarkable, it's her triumph in the face of hardship and loss and suffering that makes her so remarkable. It is her ability to love a child and to do everything in her power to protect the child, even if the child is not born of her womb. I end by extending my best wishes. Undongkuluna si Jesus maasi, imastadong nag-agradeci to every mother in this hall and across our island. As we close out the month of April, which is Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and on this eve of Law Day, which is tomorrow, I call on all of us to be leaders committed to helping our island families. If leadership is defined by action and not by title, then indeed it is something that all of us can own up to. And I end by saying and praying that God grace our people with the heart to lead. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. God bless you all, and thank you for all that you do.
Senator Blas, you are recognized.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. You know, Madam Speaker, in the vote earlier, the action that the body took on resolution number 53-36, that was voted on unanimously. I want to share with my colleagues the significance of that vote. You know, first off, I was commenting with Senator Brown earlier. I said, you know how old you are when there's only 3 of us in this legislature that ever served with the man who this hall was named after. And, you know, one of the things that I want to share with you all is that in that resolution, that is a resolution that actually is entertained and is deliberated on by this body, and it's been going on for a number of years. But I will tell you, just for the edification of everybody here, that the one senator that had taken it on his role, and it made it almost his responsibility to continuously provide and introduce the resolution. And then always, in every case that I remember, it always passed unanimously for the Republic of China, Taiwan, was the person that this hall is named after, Speaker Antonio R. Umpinko. Madam Speaker, I think you can recall as legal counsel back then, you know, the numerous times, and it was always Speaker Umpinko that had introduced that. I want to thank my colleague, from Chalampago, Board of Chalampago, Senator Tina Rose Mooney Barnes, for taking on that mantle. And I think that was a commitment that Senator Tony, at that time, Speaker Tony Umpinko had made, not just to the Republic of China, Taiwan, but also to this body, that in helping our sister island in its continuing effort so that we can promote health and welfare throughout our region and throughout the world, that we will continue to support that. And I want to thank my colleagues for the unanimous support for that. But I think it was just a little tidbit of information. And it was a great way to end the session in that, as we move into Mother's Day and as we move forward with this body, that we may agree to disagree, and sometimes we'll disagree to disagree. But at the end of the day, It takes 8, and this body will do its best to provide what's best for the people of Guam. Like my colleague from Santa Rita, I want to wish you and all the mothers, not just in this hall, but throughout the island, Happy Mother's Day. Enjoy it. Spend your kids' money on the lunch or dinner you want. Okay? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Senator. Is there anyone else who would like to be recognized? If not, then we'll recognize Senator Jose Augustine.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. On behalf of my family and I'd like to thank you, Speaker, and my colleagues for having the state funeral for my father, our father, Speaker Joe T. Sen Augustine, and for recognizing for all he's accomplished. And to the people of Guam for their condolences and prayers during this time. The memories shared and the honor bestowed upon our father endeared us to you all. God bless you all, and God bless Guam. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Are there any announcements? Senator Brown?
Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. I don't think I could pass the opportunity after hearing the comments from Senator Sen Augustine to not say a few words about Speaker Joe T. I'm just going to take a few minutes, but as Senator Frank Blas mentioned, he had the honor also of serving with Tony and Pinko. I was a young senator in the 23rd Guam Legislature, and I had the honor of serving with Speaker Joe T. And I don't think we could pass up the opportunity to recognize the contributions, certainly the immense contributions that he's made to Guam. And all these many years later, I have to say many of us still fall in his shadow because Speaker Joe T. was a titan of leadership here on the island. And that takes a lot of time and effort. Even though we were from separate political parties, I have to admire his frankness, his directness, his common lessons of making sure that your word was worth something. If you were worth nothing but your word, then you were worth something politically. That was your currency. And I like that directness. I think in many ways, I hope I've grown to emulate it. You know, I often talk about the incident, and recently Senator Carlotta and Senator Tony Lamarena and I had an opportunity to talk about this recently, about a very early lesson I had in the Guam Legislature. Certainly many of us, probably more than half the legislature, were new senators. We were young, I was still in my 20s, and we thought we had arrived. Oh my goodness, look at us, smart, sharp, and we ruled the legislature. And I remember one day in the previous temporary legislative room, we were in the public hearing room, and Speaker Joe T. walked in and immediately stopped. He just had a way of doing that, how he'd walk and then sort of just pause, as if he were dancing. And he looked at us unexpectedly, and we were just having this conversation among ourselves. And he said, "You guys are experiments." And I thought, oh my goodness, what does he mean? We're experiments. We arrived. And he said, "I'm tried and true." Almost 27 years later, I have to say, now I totally understand what he meant by that. Speaker Sen Augustine, who was in his 10th consecutive year as a member of the Guam Legislature, and on top of that, just all the incredible positions that he had held prior during the appointed and elected governorships in both Republican and Democratic administrations. And certainly the level of not just expertise, because Speaker Joe T. was very smart, very direct, and yet very human. And still gives us something and someone to strive to be like. Politics can be very dirty. Many people can be very dishonest. Many people aspire to power, sense of importance. And yet, sadly, many of us have tremendous insecurity while we stand in positions of leadership. Many of us can fall short to the leadership direction that Speaker Sen Augustine and people like Speaker Pinko said. And I'm sure they had their challenges and their limitations like we all do, but they've certainly given us greater examples of who we should strive to be. Because at the end of the day, we all say we run for office to serve our people. And we certainly can continue to be better at it. So I'm glad to be one of the experiments, and I'm glad to have had the opportunity, which many of our young politicians now don't have, to be mentored by such seasoned, experienced, and dedicated leaders that served most of their life, if not all their life, in service to the people of Guam. So thank you, Madam Speaker, but I just wanted to say this. I mean, I have the opportunity now to serve with Jose Augustine, but I just want to let him know and the people of Guam know that those of us that had the opportunity to serve with his dad all these years later, what a tremendous honor. He imparted so much to us. A lot of people don't do that. They fear that if they teach the young up and coming what they know, that somehow they become less important. And to me, I think it's a wonderful way to continue a living legacy when you invest in others, when you invest in the young and up and coming, with the hope that certainly that they will be better leaders after you. So I know in a few days we're going to lay Speaker Joe T. to rest, but for many of us, he'll live in us always. Because I don't think I can look back at my time in leadership here on Guam and not think of him, and not think of what he's given me and many others that still serve as leaders in this community. And I think that's a sign of a great man, someone who's confident enough to give up themselves without fear that that diminishes them. If anything, they do so much more to empower others that come after them. So all I can say is thank you very much to Speaker Joe T., and thank you for the opportunity to be able to speak about him today. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
That concludes our brief extension of remarks. There are no announcements. I will now recognize our Majority Leader, Senator Nelson.
Madam Speaker, I move that we adjourn this session subject to the call of the Speaker.
On the motion to adjourn, subject to the call of the Speaker, is there any objection? Hearing no objection, we are adjourned.